And so let's say you're pretty sure you're an independent person, you do well on your own, you know what you like, what you don't like. How do you know then if you're like what the right person for you is, or do you know what the right person for you is?
Yeah, I mean, I think
Can you know, I guess.
personally, I mean, I used to do this too before, back when I was dating, before I met you.
Yeah.
I would kind of like write a list of who I thought my perfect person was. And the weirdest thing to me is when I hear like couples who get married and then they talk about if they want kids or not. And it's kind of like, hello? Why would you wait until after you get married to talk about it?
They haven't even had these deep conversations about like what's important to you in life, you know, like do you care about health? How do you feel about, you know, children, or do you like my parents or your parents? I mean,
yeah, I mean, that's a big issue too. I mean,
that's one people never think about.
I know, because if you're marrying somebody, you're not just marrying one person, you're marrying their entire family. So you better make sure.
Don't think you can brush that under the rug.
You want to make sure you can get along with them, because otherwise you're in it for life with people that you don't like. And, you know, it's going to be like, say, for instance, like you marry a guy and you don't like his mother or something. And then you're going to put your poor husband in this position where he's going to feel like, well, you know, she's my mom, but then she's my wife, and who am I supposed to, like, where are my loyalties supposed to be if my wife's like, you know, you just can't, it's not fair to him especially. And sometimes it's also like you just have to go with your gut feeling. And I don't know why, but people, especially girls or women, I feel like my friends, some of them, like, it's like they feel like this one person they're dating is the only person that they'll ever be able to date in their entire lives, and so they will hold on to them for dear life. And, you know, instead of like thinking, well, you know, if this doesn't work out, I'll just meet somebody else, you know.
Yeah.
Which is the right attitude, but.
Well, and like people might say that sounds a little like harsh maybe, or shallow, but the thing I think is important to understand is you don't find the perfect relationship. There's nobody out there who's like perfect for you. There are people who hit the checklist, but that's just the starting point. Relationships are like built like anything else. They're not something that's just out there and you pick it out and everything works out fine from there. Like there always work. There's always challenges, and the trick is this a person who will work with you whatever challenge you're facing?
It's like, especially when I was dating in New York, it was all about like, oh, how much money does he make and what does he do and all this stuff. But it's like, but if the guy's a complete asshole, then like, why stick it out? Like, why bother? You know, you want somebody who's gonna want to be, you know, if you wanted children, you want them to be a good person. You want them to like have good morals and values and all this stuff. So it's just kind of like, you have to kind of go with your gut and think like, okay, maybe this guy has some of the things I'm looking for, but I don't really see us, you know, if we're in a big problem situation where there's something going on, is he going to be willing to work with me on this, or is he going to just bail, you know, like. And again, it's just also like, you know, do you mesh with this person well? Like, or, because I don't know, for me.
Yeah, what's chemistry?
You
hear
like,
that a lot.
Chemistry to me is just like you feel so comfortable with the person that you're not embarrassed about things. You're not, you know, you just don't feel like you have to act this certain way, or you have to, you know, you can't be who you are kind of feeling. Like, to me, I think the best relationships are those people that they just get along so well and they don't have this.
Who was the friend you said that was like, it was just so easy?
Yeah, I mean, I had one friend who, you know, she dated, I guess, sort of, to me, they were kind of unavailable men. And she just had a lot of issues with her past relationships. And then she finally met somebody and she was just like, I didn't realize that a relationship was this easy. Like, I couldn't understand. I was like, what's going on? Like, this doesn't make sense to me. Like, we talk, I ask him to come over, or he asked me to come over, we meet up, it's just so easy. I was like, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be drama and like heartbreak every moment of your relationship.